This is a presentation of the University of Wisconsin-Parkside.
My name is Tanesha Norris, and I graduated from the University of Wisconsin-Parkside in 2009 with a degree in biological sciences. When I initially applied to UW-Parkside, it was because I wanted to be an English teacher. When you first start off at UW-Parkside, you have to take some general classes, so I ended up in a bioscience class taught by Professor Thompson. I didn't know where that was going to go for me. As I said, I was interested in English, so I did not think that I would be able to relate to it at all. But what I found was it was very interesting and it was relatable. Professor Thompson brought up everyday subjects. He had bugs, and he talked about the body system, and he talked about how humans relate to our environment, and it actually caught my interest, and that's what started my love, if you will, for biology. I'm currently working as a scientist at Life Technologies in Madison, Wisconsin. I'm on the automation applications team, so we use a lot of robotics and informatic programs in order to find pharmaceutical drug targets. I think that my diversity experience at Parkside helped me a lot with working at Life Technologies. There is only one other African American person that works at my company. From being at the University of Wisconsin-Parkside and actually speaking with and meeting people who had not dealt with diversity at all, that taught me a tolerance, and I see it as more of a learning opportunity for both of us, so I can tell them, this is how people are. All people are the same. I understand that you haven't experienced a diverse person, or you have not been around people of different ethnic backgrounds, but after being with me and working with me, I hope that they can take away that, again, all people are the same, and they can go out in their own private life and are more open to meeting different people. And that a huge part of that was from the University of Wisconsin-Parkside. My advice I'd give to current students is be open. Embrace the time that you have there. Look for people that are different from yourself, because you can always use this opportunity to learn and to grow. That's what college is all about. Don't stay in a box with things that you're comfortable with. Try to learn something absolutely different from anything you've ever experienced in your life. Try to befriend somebody that's completely opposite than yourself. Look around you. There's tons of people around that can offer something new, something exciting, bring something different to the table, and in the end you may find out something different about yourself through the process. I would say I experienced diversity in not only the students that I met, but also in some of the professors. I had done an independent study on MET4 activation with Professor Tracy Lee, who's an Asian background. And we actually developed something of a student-teacher friendship, and I learned a lot about her and what made her actually go into teaching, what drove her in biology, and it taught me a lot about myself. I had also met another student who was a lesbian wife and mother and had adopted an African-American child, and we bonded over our love of children, over my ethnic background, her wanting to know more about me as a person, wanting to know more about the experiences that her son may potentially have in his life, and just she was very interested in me, and she had never had a close friend that was not, Caucasian, that was an African American. So I have continued that friendship with her, and she has graduated and gotten her master's from the University of Wisconsin-Parkside, but that let me know that just as I'm curious about other people that are not like myself, there are people out there that don't harbor any ill feelings and are generally curious about me and what I go through and things that I like, and look for those similarities between different races as well. So I found that very interesting. And I also developed sort of a kinship with another professor of mine, Professor McWilliams. I worked in her lab as well. She is a Caucasian teacher, and she's married to an Asian American, and they have 2 biracial children. And we talked about, diversity in America. And